Hi guys, so I've been meaning to do a video real quick on some of the items that are in the Spellbinders spring cleaning warehouse sale. So if any of the items are still available, they should be, but you know, I'm going to film and then some things go out of stock, some things. Those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. And I get this question every day. The links are in the description box. The description box is under the video. It's usually the title. You can click it, it'll expand, or you can click where it says expand, or show more, or there's a triangle. It just depends on what you're using. But I get these questions all the time where people say, oh, I don't see the links, but the links are there. So it's not in the comments. They're in the description box. Anytime you watch any YouTube video and they have like whatever they want to link there, you know, blog posts or different things, that's where you will find them. So it's really important to know, because if you want to engage in other ways, or like, again, people ask me to write out instructions, which I don't do, but some people do. So if they have like their blog link, it'll be in the description box. So you need to know where that is. So, good info. But I did quickly just pull some things from my own stash that I wanted to show you. And not like with this one here, I don't know if this is in the sale, it might be, but what I wanted to show you is if you see FSJ items there on Spellbinders site. It's a company I think that they had went ahead and bought out because I guess they were in dire straits. I don't know the whole story on that, but it's kind of like I guess it was like a crafted, what's it called? Stampin' Up, or like a close to my heart kind of company, you know, direct sales type thing. I don't know. I don't really know too much, but they do still have, you know, their inventory, their older things. They are bringing some of their designs in photopolymer, but that's a different story. But you might see some of these things in the sale because, again, $1, you know, $2, $5, $3, whatever dollars they are. Sometimes they'll have combos, so it'll be the dies and the stamps, but sometimes it'll just be the stamp set, or it'll just be the die set, and you really got to pay attention to that, because you think maybe you'll think you're getting both when you're not. So make sure it'll say stamp and die like in the description of, you know, the item that you're looking at, because otherwise they might show you this, but they're really referring to the dies for it or whatever. So you gotta know that. So like this one, I think I did purchase separately. Maybe they're offering right now together. I don't know. But this is like called Orange Blossoms. Really pretty. I just want to show you that they are red rubber cling stamps. So you can put this on an acrylic block just like any other photopolymer stamp. If you're familiar, maybe you haven't seen these. I don't know if you're where you are in your journey on crafting, but basically you just take it. And honestly, these are always really good. They don't end up, like, in my opinion, sticking to the carrier like some old acrylics might do, or things like that. And then, yeah, you just ink it up and stamp it. And I'll show you this one real quick. Again, I don't know if this design is there, so I wasn't really going to spend time using this, but I did want to show you a little bit of how it might stamp for you. Red rubber, best crisp, you know, stamp. I mean, look at how it inks up really nice already, and I'll just grab a piece of paper, stamp that right quick, and, you know, hopefully I'm in all the areas there. I don't know, but there it is. Oh, this is actually for lesson paper. I thought it was regular white paper. But anyway, so you put it there, and then you cut it, or whatever else you're going to do. Oh my goodness, I was going to say, does that color this? It might. That's really cute. Hopefully that's the case, because otherwise I don't know what you do with that. But how cute. So I'll put that away in a minute. Just want to make mention of that in case you do see some of those deals and you're like, oh, and then you end up with just like the die. So just make sure when you see the FSJ ones that you're getting the die and the stamp, or know to get both of them in your cart if you want to have both of the items, right? It might be that they're separate. Some of the items they do have, you know, I don't know if they have this one there. Why do I have this in my hand? I'm not sure. They might be there. But I did want to show you these Becca Feekin ones. So these came out last year. Has it been over a year? Just gorgeous. They're $5 on their sale. So if you didn't receive, you know, pick it up last time, or it was something you were thinking about, super gorgeous. Of course, I have mine still in here. I need to put them in something else. But the Tulip Trio, the Deco Bloom, I mean, I cannot believe that. I was like, what? Because a lot of times they'll still be like 10 or something like that, but $5? Okay. This set I pulled out of my stash because I do have the base set. It's in here. It's the Rolling Along scene along with the Scene Builder card, and I don't remember exactly, Make a Scene. So this is the card base, and I put it all together, but I did pick up other items to go along with it. It's all on sale, so I'll definitely link what's still available there in the description box. But if you guys remember this is the one where you pull it open like this. And I think they're also, I want to say $5, but don't quote me on that because I don't remember exactly. I don't know if the scallop facade is there. I just pulled everything that had to do with this Make a Scene and I brought it out. So maybe this one's on sale too. But this is actually part of the Make a Scene collection, but it's great for any 5x7. So gorgeous die set. Again, I'm not sure if that one's in the sale, but I just want to show you. I know this one is because I went and pulled things from my stash and I was like, oh, is this on sale? So I went and looked it up, and it is. This thing is amazing. I mean, look at all the dies that are in here. There's the outline die that I'm talking about, this piece right here, the inlay. This one also has its own die, so that you have the left and right. So depending on how you want to use it, you don't have to like flip one. It has the outer die, of course, makes a 5x7. We have these inlays in each corner if you want to use those. It has this little area here, so in a way, it looks like you could fold it like an easel card, because I don't know if you can see there, or fold it back, or just whatever you want to do with it. It has this little area that stays there. It has this other piece in the center, and then it has little cinch and go flowers. I was like, this is gorgeous. Now, I know this one, I believe, is $20 right now in the sale. I haven't logged in to see about the discount, but if you are a Spellbinders Club member discount, you usually get 10% on the sales when they're this kind of sale. Sometimes they do that on the bigger ticket items, and sometimes they don't do it, so I'm not sure, so I don't want to say, but it's possible that it's still 10% off on that. I'm not 100%. Some glimmers. Oh my gosh, so this is such a cute set, and I don't remember exactly the name of this. I want to say Sweet Notelets or Cardlets, but this is two different sets I have in here. I just put them together, and maybe I should separate them out, but this came like this. You know, it has the little glimmer, it has this guy. This is the one with the little bird. It has that cute little set there. And this was the teapot one. So it has the teapot. The little bird goes with the other one. Little teacup. I mean, this was such a cute set. Again, on super sale. What it looks like. So I just want to show you that to remind you, because I don't know what I'm going to do in this video, but I think in this video I might use this one because I haven't used it yet. This one is also in the sale, so it has a big for you. It's a glimmer. And then, you know, I'll do anything, especially for you, or heartfelt thoughts for you, or on your birthday, you know, with the for you there. It comes with a little glimmer flower leaf, and then it has the dies to cut those items. So this is the leaf, and this is the flower. I don't know. I think this would cut that, and this will cut this, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think it does. Usually that's how they set it up. And then it also has like other little flowers, so you can do all kinds of cute little creations. This one I just want to show you. Apparently I picked this one up at like a Hobby Lobby maybe, seems like, and it's less expensive than even the $5.49 I paid for it right now in the sale. Again, this is the hot foil. Look at the little background, how cute. I might pair it with, I don't know, because this is also there. This is a Christmas set, but look at that with the hot foiling. That's so cute. I just want to show it to you in real life in case you're curious, like, to how big these are actually. You know, they generally cover like a 5.5-inch area. This one's a little bit bigger, but there's that. These guys, so pretty. Again, this might have been Simply Perfect. I don't remember exact line, but I'll link these things as I can. Like, this is like a bracket shape. So this guy has the die and then the glimmer, and the die and the glimmer, and I don't recall right now if they come together in the same set or if the dies are separate from the glimmer set. I'm sorry. Only because they have so many label dies and things like that with Spellbinders. They have glimmers that go along with them. They have some that are paired together, and they have some where like the die is separate and then the whole glimmer set is separate. So I don't exactly recall if these come together or not. I feel like they might, because I see there's not too many. It just depends on how they would get it in the packaging, and I have a feeling, well, I don't know. They might be separate. Sorry, guys. I'll definitely include the links for either or there. So I was thinking about glimmering something like this possibly, and then maybe adding the other info, you know, I don't know. But let me grab some paper and we'll just get started. Okay, guys, real quick before I move on. Yeah, so that's what it is. This is the glimmer set that for sure is in the sale. I do not know if this set is in the sale, but as you can see, it has the dies with the little dot ones. And so that's kind of what Spellbinders does. Like, I have another set here I actually just brought over here because I thought, oh, I need to keep this in front of me, like this one. This is the, I know the rectangular shaped glimmers are on sale because I was looking at glimmer specifically. But this is the one that works with that glimmer. See, the glimmer, the month July 20 or July 2020. So again, these are the dies that would work with those, but those are just glimmer plates, okay? Hopefully that's not too confusing, but I will be right back. Glimmering, so I'm gonna turn the machine on. There it goes. And I'll just wait for it to warm up until it says platform ready. But in the meantime, I did grab a pretty piece of blue paper. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glimmer the for you, and then maybe I'm gonna use this blue paper, and we'll see how it goes. This is Spellbinders, their new paper colors that they came out with. I'll do the for you, and maybe I'll do the oopsie. Let's get this out of here. Let's see. Especially. Or, yeah, let's do especially. Why not? I'll do this on a different color paper. So I'm going to do this on here, and I think I'm just going to cut it with the dies again, not the glimmer plates, but the dies that are this shape, because why not? And I'll be right back. So I'm just going to trim this down a little bit, because I don't need, obviously, this whole thing on here. And I'll probably just use some gold glimmer, I don't know, whatever piece or color that I choose, but I'm going to cut it so it's about the size of this, okay? So I'll be right back with some of the hot foil, this, once this is ready, and we'll run it through. I cut down paper just a little bit smaller, just so I can kind of see what's going on. And I am going to place this on here to hinge it because I want it to be in a certain spot, but if you don't care about where it is, then it's not a big deal. And then I cut this just a little bit, basically the same size, right? So what happens is, when we're hinging this, this is going to go this way, this is going to be on top, and the color is facing you because you want to push the color into it, if that makes sense, right? If you're going to put your plate, your metal plate on here, you're going to put the metal plate there facing up, and then you would put your foil with the ugly side facing up because you're going to push into the paper that you will then put on top. So it's just like a little bit backwards. But I'm hopefully putting this right in the center because I need that die that I want to use later to cut it. So again, you can leave yourself more room instead of kind of guessing where you're at. And I think that'll be good. Maybe a little more this way, just to make sure we have a good area to do all this. And there's a little bit over foil, you know, foil hanging over. You always want to keep, you know, at least a lesser amount of foil, just so that you're not hold on, let's not do that, over foiling. So that's why you kind of cut it a little closer to what you're trying to foil. And I'm going to put a couple of pieces though, because this is larger and I have to pick it up and pop that on here when we're ready. So I'm just going to do that, and maybe even a little bit up here. I'm not really pushing it down too much, it just needs to hold on, okay? So that when this is ready, we pop it on here, press timer. And then I cut a little piece off that was still there. Honestly, let's see. I have a tiny piece. So this is polished brass. This one's gold from the other day when I was first trying this out. Oh, it's ready. So I think what I'm going to do is just do the same thing, but pop this on a white piece of paper. Do I have a white piece of paper? Well, when I get that, I'll have it ready. I'm going to do it one at a time. I'm not going to run them both through at the same time, so I'll keep that there and hopefully not misplace that. So, since the platform is ready, I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. Turned over. It is quite hot. I'm going to put that maybe there. I'm going to press timer, and it's going to blink, 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 and when it stops blinking, that means it's ready to go. So I was kind of thinking about this technology. I guess what it is, it knows, okay, she put something on here that's cold, right? And then once it gets back to temperature, then it knows that it's ready to go. Everything is stacked on here. Generally, in the instructions, it says to just put the foil plate, press timer, and when the foil plate's hot and when it says it's ready to go, then put your foil down, then put your paper down, and then put your other pieces and run it through. But since I'm doing the hinge method, it has to all go at once, right? Everything's laying on there at once, so a little bit different. But let me get this guy ready. And then when that's done, it's going to flash, and when it goes to be solid, then we know we're ready to go. So I'll be right back when it's solid. Honestly, whenever I say I'll be right back whenever it's ready, it's literally like 3 seconds later. So I'm going to put this on here. I know one of my friends says not to put the plates on until you get to the over here, just because you might shift something. But since I'm doing the hinge method, I have taped my dies down, you know, my plate down. So, all right, I'm going to run this through very slowly. Oh, I love that. Do you hear that? Sounds like a sizzle. Okay, I'm going to go back through, actually, just give it one more chance. It sounds like a sizzle sizzle. I'm going to pop this back on here because we do want to do the words. I quite enjoy that sound. Okay, so what's interesting is that I can kind of look, and if it's not quite done, I can pop it back through, but we'll see. Because the way I hinged it, you know what I'm saying? It is nice and hot. I will say, I feel like this gets hotter than the Crafter's Companion one. Look at that. You guys, I'm sorry. Like, you know, I don't really compare machines or things whenever I do reviews. A lot of times I might mention something else, but it just works. Oh my gosh. I can't even look at the platform's ready. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna get a little white piece of paper and run through that, I don't know where, how come I can't find white paper right now? I don't know. Not even one piece, huh? Anyway, I'm just gonna find a white piece of paper to run this through, this wee little guy. I'm telling you, there's no guesswork, because this thing tells you, it's like, oh, it's hot enough, we're ready to go. Where on the other one, you're like 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30, maybe? Okay, I don't even know. Okay, I'll be right back. So I actually chose a piece of cardstock that is shimmer cardstock, and look at this, you guys. I'm sorry, I am just blown away. Like, what? I just feel like I was trudging through the other one. Like, even if I was using all of the products that were like Crafter's Companion at the same time, you know, it just, it's always been, you know, a hit and miss, a little trial run, a little trial. And I can sit here all day and do this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I mean, that's part of the part that makes you nervous, right? Because I know people don't want to waste the product, but at the same time, you do have to try it out. So like with the other one, it was just kind of like, okay, try it and see what happens, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, even though I would love to sit here and just do a lot more, but let's get a little card put together. Okay, I think for this, I'm trying to think if I want to make like a shaped card base and put this on there, or what I want to do. Or put this on a square card, you know, or something like that. But I did want to run both of these through at the same time, I think. I think that's the one that goes in with it. These should be, I'm assuming, symmetrical. Maybe it fits better this way. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking at the For You. And I'm going to line this up as best I can. I'm kind of looking at the middle, the midline here. And then these guys out here or something. I don't know, something like that. And what I'm going to do is tape those down so they don't move. And I'm just going to run this through my die cutting machine so I have this really cute edge all around. Might need to move it a little more this way, huh? Okay, so let's... So I'm going to put several pieces of tape. I will run this through. I was still kind of thinking about what I want to do with this guy. I have other dies that are just like straight line dies. So I might just run this through a little straight line die, okay? Then I'll be right back. So a couple things. I guess I probably should have popped this out before. So you can always cut this first and then do your glimmering, whatever it is that you feel safest with to protect you and your glimmer. But there's that. And we have our little especially. This little die actually came from this set, an older May 2021 Glimmer set. Super cute. So I have that little guy, and I put especially for you. And I want to see how big this is and see what, maybe I'll just cut a square. So let's see, it's about 4 inches. Let's do 4 1/4 inch card base. So I'll do 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and I'll be right back. Okay, it's actually, I have a ton of pre-made cards, so I just grabbed a card that was already 6 inches, which of course we could use for something else, but might as well. And I cut 4 1/4 and then 4 1/4. So if you don't have that 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and you would score it at 4 1/4, right? So I'm gonna pop this on here, but then I thought, well, do I want it just to be plain like that, which is really nice and clean. I do like that look. But I have some little paper here that I thought might be fun. Let me see what this looks like, and then we'll see. So 4 1/4, let's do 4 1/8, just so we have a little bit of an edge. This just has kind of pink with like little kind of raspberry dots. I don't know. It might be too playful for as fancy as this other part is here. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's go for it. Why not? It's a little fun. So I'm just going to pick these pieces out. And okay, so let's glue this down. So just something fun and quick. I was thinking about popping some flowers on from that one set from that fancy card that I show you from the APG set, but I think I'm just going to leave it like this, little playful. And this one I also want to just go ahead and glue it down, so I'm just going to put some glue. I am really happy because this paper is smooth. It's really thick, this new, basically Spellbinders paper, right? They just have some new colors, but it's the same paper. And it glimmered so well. So that's really nice to know. I'll put Put that right on there. I'm going to go a little more this way. A little more up right here before I really stick it down. And a little more that way there. Okay, I'm going to hold this down for a second. I'm going to put some dimensional adhesives on the back of our little especially. Sorry, I know it's all blown out. There you go. And I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I just turned it over and kind of flatten it out on the back there. And I'll just take this. And you can put, you know, especially wherever you like, but I'm going to put it right in the center, hopefully. I'm kind of eyeballing that O, kind of where that's at. Sorry. Before I really push it down. That's it. So we have especially for you. If you have a little overfoiling, which I didn't want to mention, I have a little bit right here. You can just take an eraser and erase that. Of course, where's my eraser? Oh, there's one. Yeah, and I did not know that. And this little trick I learned on Spellbinders videos. I was like, what? It just erases. Gone. So it's really great. So anyway, okay guys, thanks for watching. I'll follow up with more videos. I just wanted to quickly address the sale a little bit more than just that quick video I had put out to let you know the sale had begun, because it started a little bit early, like the day before it was supposed to begin, and do a little something fun. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll have the links in the description box. I'll try to link the individual things that I showed, but especially for the little project we put together today, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.